Right, I'm currently about to start Route 16 from the West Yorkshire book, and it's Hollingwood Lake, and it must be the windiest start of a ride I've ever done, but anyway, we'll make a start. Right, I've just done a quick downhill road section. I was doing 30 mile an hour without even pedalling, so basically this is the start of the route. I've only ever been to Yorkshire on one occasion, so you know, all the routes that I'll be doing going forward will be around Yorkshire, and like I say, it's all new territory to me, this is. Right, well the first bit of this is well boggy. It doesn't look it, but it's certainly boggy, this bit it is. I'm hoping it's just because it's low land, this bit, and it's not going to be like this the rest of the route. It's around 9.5 mile, I think this route is. Right, I think I'm off up this steep hill. Probably doesn't look it, but it is pretty steep. Looks a lot drier than the first section I came down anyway. Oh, I don't know, this bloke's just left his car there or whether he's in it. I think I've had a lot of rain around here looking at this. Yeah, I've made a bit of a muddy start up to now. It's alright down this bit, but first few bits I've done have been well boggy. Well, I haven't got a clue where I am anyway, but it's another story. Yeah, up to now this ride's been a bit on the muddy side, certainly on the off-road bits, but whether it's going to continue like that, I don't know. Right, this looks a bit of a steep section. I'm going up here. So I'm not familiar with anything around Yorkshire really. I've done a couple of routes and that's it, but I've got a lot of routes I want to do, so I should imagine I'll be quite familiar with it after a while. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag really today on the route, because some bits seem to be bone dry and other bits seem to be shitty as hell. I think it must just be where all the rivers ran down from on the hills. Not sure whether this route's getting worse. There's a massive puddle down here and all, I can see it. Hopefully it's not dead boggy. Seems like I'm riding through a stream now. I think that's all I've had up to now. Since I've been at Yorkshire, riding through what seems to be like streams, but it's probably just the time of year. Right, I'm just going past the Turnshill Golf Club. I think I'd have enjoyed the route a lot more if it had been drier, if I'm honest, because I think the route's alright. It's just been really boggy in places. Right, you'd think it was a different day, different rider. Soil and everything is completely dry around here. Mind you, I'd probably rather have the wet off on the first lot of the ride, to be honest, than it drier on the second bit. Get a chance to dry out a bit. This is more the stuff I prefer when it's just a bit rocky, really, and nice and dry. I think it's going to work out around 11.5 miles, I think, this route, about at the halfway point there. Well, I think that lorry's been there for a few years, looking at it. Well, it looks like a lot of stuff that's just been left there. Right, I think this bit of a trail is taking me to the Pennine Bridleway now. In fact, looking at it, it probably is it actually, even though it's more of a road section than anything. Right, I'm just on the Pennine Bridleway going uphill. There's a sign back there, it said summit, so I don't know if it's going to be a long uphill climb, but this is flat, the bit I'm on at the minute, but we'll see how we go. Maybe it's going to start climbing in a second. Hope I'm not going to be stuck behind this horse box all the way up the hill. Just around 6.5 miles now on this route. So about 4.5 left according to the sat nav. Well, I've only done a couple of rides up to now, right, in Yorkshire. The ones that I've done, it seems very similar to around the Peak District, to be honest, to me. Yeah, it's certainly nice around this area anyway. It'd be even nicer if I was in the middle of summer. Quite a few motorbikes and all around here, so obviously you can ride it where you like if you live around this area. Well, I'm just crossing back over the motorway looking at this now. I think this is a M62. I think that's an empty building, that. I thought it was somebody's house at first. Oh, I don't know, maybe it is somebody's house. Well, I wouldn't fancy living there, that's for sure. The place itself, I'm sure it'd be fantastic if it had some renovation, but just into the last 2.5 miles on this ride now. So it's definitely similar sort of rocky trails in places to the Peak District. I say some of this route was particularly shitty, but so it wouldn't be a ride I'd particularly do in the winter. Yes. Right. Right, mate. Just into about, well, virtually the last quarter of a mile now on this ride. So in summary, it was a decent route. Probably the starting point that I've picked is maybe not best for everybody, because it's quite a long uphill finish now. I'm tagging it onto another route, which is why I've put it in the position that I've done. But yeah, except for the shitty bits, it's been a good ride. Right, the stats for that ride then are 1 hour 11 minutes riding time, 1825 foot of elevation, 11.2 mile